Greetings, my loyal subscriber. I thought I'd update you with my latest exploits in my CNC pimping, whereby I downgrade my CNC router to be nothing more than a simple pen plotter. I 3D printed 4 parts that allows the pen to give it about 1 or 2 millimeters of movement vertically, but still holding it in position, and it slots on, just screws onto the end of the router shaft. So taking that same design of the tool holder that I 3D printed, I also applied it to the manufacturing section in the Fusion 360 here, so therefore it gives me a real representation of the tool holder. So therefore when you do the milling, it'll go and detect whether you've kind of hit anything or not. Which case is not important here because it's just on a flat board, but I like to be pedantic. So the process of getting the path to go and trace out was a little bit problematic. Started out, did it in Inkscape, so that gave me the SVG. I then applied that SVG file to the surface of the board that I'm going to be printing on, and then created an operation to go and trace around that outline. It's a bit of a painful having to select all the paths and whatnot, but this seemed to work okay in the end. Always a good idea to simulate the process even though you think it's going to work, because many a time I realise that the tool does not go exactly where I thought it was going to be, so you can always correct it, easily correct it in the virtual world rather than when it comes time to actually mill your job. And then you can see I've already had a few attempts at this, because sure, it worked okay when I simulated it, but in the real world my software wasn't quite up to scratch, so I had to go make a few software changes. I'm pleased to see that the coupling adapter on my Z-axis was not tightened down properly, so when I tried to drive the pen in through the board at a great rate of knots, it didn't do too much damage because the coupler slipped. I'll just leave it like that. I always need that emergency get out of jail free card. And of course we end with the obligatory evidence of poor cameramanship, not being able to focus at all, but you get that. Bye.